Hello friends and welcome back. It's Terry with Terry's Mailbox posting for cut cardstock today. I love this vintage holiday stamp from Stampers Anonymous. So I love the Santa. He was stamped on white paper and colored with acrylic paints and then re-stamped to get that image nice and sharp. So, and then I also used a Hero Arts wooden frame to cut out a couple of the frames out of craft paper to use to frame the Santa. So here I am. I pulled out some of the sentiment type of things, icicles for decorating Christmas trees and sparkling tinsel icicles. And there's a third one on there. And I'm just stamping those with red brick distress ink onto the craft paper. I just think that really adds to this vintage look. I use dark red basis cardstock for the base, and just really thought this brick red distress ink matched it perfectly. So here I am just kind of stamping the special delivery onto the envelope. I thought that was cute, just kind of to decorate the envelope in the holiday spirit. And so then I'm going to stamp this December 24th. It's a transfer from a train station. So again, I'm just going to stamp that in black soot. Had to stamp it a couple of times to get a good image. Looks like I might need a refill for my black soot ink. So again, just kind of working it through here. And then once I have that, then we're going to move on to assembling the card. So you can see I've got all my pieces here. I've got my dark red cardstock. I've got my Santa image. I've got the wooden frame. So I'm just using my glue tape runner and attaching the frame on there. I just think the craft in the dark red is just such a cool vintage look. So again, I'll go ahead and attach that dark red on a Cougar 80-pound card base. And then there's my Santa. And so now I got to kind of figure out what I'm doing here with these sentiment type of things. So I ended up just getting my scissors out here and just trimming them. I could have really just trimmed them a little wider instead of trimming them on the edge of the stamping as I did, and that would have given me my craft frame that I ended up creating by taping them on some craft paper. See, I initially thought I was just going to put them right on there. So you get to see kind of how my creative brain works here. Then I kind of decided, oh, I don't think I like that. I want the craft. I put that on there, and then I just wasn't happy with it, but again, this is the cool thing about doing this kind of stuff, is that you can kind of change your mind at any time. So here I am just pulling a scrap piece of the craft cardstock, making my frame, which I should have just cut it wider to begin with. So again, putting it on here. Doing the same with this other skinny piece here, the icicle piece. I just think these are cool. They're kind of vintage, and just I love this whole set. This just, as soon as I saw it last year, I had to have it. But again, it's still available, so you can go out and order it at any time. And so now I'm just going to attach the Santa here in the center between my two red strips here. And then I'm going to trim that transfer ticket. And just place that right there on the front. And there is my holiday card. I just think it's cute and very vintagey, and I just really like it. And I did decide to add a Merry Christmas sentiment on the inside. Just kind of, again, pulling out that red brick distress ink. Since it's a new stamp, I decided to hit it with my white eraser to make sure I got good ink coverage, because this is a one and done thing. You don't get extra shots when you're using the acrylic blocks. So there is my finished holiday card. I hope you've enjoyed my tour, again, posting for cutcardstock.com. And again, this is Terry with Terry's Mailbox. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Blogger, and YouTube. Would love to have you come follow and or subscribe. Happy holidays.